Hi, I'm Jordan Rhodes. Welcome to Norwich City Central.
What's going on, everyone? Here, Norwich City Central here. An unbelievable result here. Nottingham Forest 1, Norwich City 2, and that's a big result which takes us up into the playoff spots. Please leave your thoughts down below. Nottingham Forest went 1-0 up for Lewis Grabban and then two Tim Klose goals provide Norwich with a well-deserved win in which they showed a lot of character and brilliant game management to win this game. A brilliant result for Norwich. Please leave your thoughts down below. And let's get into the review. Actually, let's talk about the players first and which players impressed me. Because for me, the two fullbacks, Max Aarons and Jamal Lewis, were absolutely excellent. Their maturity and their professionalism on the ball was outstanding. Obviously, Tim Klose having a great performance. Leitner and Tetty in the midfield, another very solid performance. Leitner just controlling the tempo of the game, brilliant. Stupidman didn't have his best game, but still affected the game and still impacted the game in a positive way. Toddy Cantwell. Unbelievable from him. The three youth players today from the youth academy, absolutely outstanding, and that's the kind of project Stuart Webber's been on about. Trying to build the youth academy, building our own youth talents, and those three were extraordinary today. And this project, this vision from Farker and Webber seems to be taking some shape now. Didn't look like it was taking some shape around when we played Ipswich, but it is now. Rhodes having a decent game, holding the ball up. I know Hernandez having a decent game as well. Just a brilliant team performance. But it didn't start like that, did we? Nottingham Forest, in the first 10 minutes, I was fearing for Norwich City's lives in this game. In the 5th minute, Lewis Grabban getting in behind the defence as Carvalho lifts the ball over the top. It was quite sloppy from Zinnerman and Klose. They gave the ball away a couple of times in that opening 5 minutes, and they weren't close enough to stop him unleashing a shot into the goal. And I was really fearing because Norwich were giving the ball away. Carvalho was getting into pockets in the midfield, and they looked really dangerous, didn't they, Nottingham Forest, in that first half. In the 10th minute as well, they hit the crossbar, and it should have been 2-0. Norwich should have been 2-0 down, and 2-0 down after 10 minutes against the Nottingham Forest team, who are one of the best teams in the league, and they were the only team prior to kickoff to have lost one game this season. Leeds lost in the 12:30 game, so yeah, to beat Nottingham Forest was brilliant. And yeah, in the 10th minute, Joe Lolly, who's probably Nottingham Forest's best player, I was really impressed with his movement in behind. He should have scored, and we were very lucky not to be 2-0 down in the first 10 minutes. But then from that moment, we grew into the game, we got hold of the ball, Leitner was dictating the ball, and we was playing some good football. And it's beautiful from Todd Cantwell as well, his movement, creating some space for Onel Hernandez, who hit the post, and he probably should have scored. He had a lot more time to take the shot. His shot hit the post, and you're thinking, we could have taken that chance. But then again, we had another great chance. Jamal Lewis, I said, what a brilliant game he had. Down the left-hand side, a beautiful ball across to the 6-yard box. Stupidman just can't quite hit it in, and he should have. And after the first half, both teams had two big chances. Nottingham Forest took one of them, and obviously Norwich didn't, and it was 1-0 down. But the way we grew into the first half, I was thinking, you know what, we can go and nick a point here. And in that second half, we had all the ball. The ball was all down our end. We was moving the ball excellently. We had 9 corners, which shows the determination and shots we were having. And what was the main difference from last season to this season? Well, last season we lost this game 1-0. But this season, we just, especially since September time, we're moving the ball forward so much quicker, with so much more purpose and so much more impact. And that's what I want, because last season we didn't move the ball enough quicker and with enough purpose. But this season we moved the ball excellently. But it was actually 2 set-piece goals which won us the game. Despite us having most control over the possession, it was 2 set pieces. And set pieces win the game, as my friend Sean Raggett likes to say. The ball in, Leitner's ball in, and Klose directs it in from a few yards out. And yeah, it's a great delivery. And Leitner's delivery is not always the best, especially from corners, but that's a great delivery. And then as the game go on, when Forest went to 1-1. They did start to get forward a bit more, but they never really looked that dangerous. And then with about 5 minutes left, the ball in, Rhodes forces a brilliant save from Kostal Pentinamon, who did look a little bit shaky, and then Klose smashes it home to make it 2-1 to Norwich. And then you're thinking, how's our game management going to be in the last 10 minutes? We conceded to Derby late on, which cost us the 3 points, but Nottingham Forest never really had a chance. We just showed so much composure on the ball. Every time they got to some crossing positions, Jamal Lewis and Max Aarons were there to block it. And on the counter-attack, we probably should have got a third. Todd Cantwell, brilliant runs forward. And Jordan Rhodes probably should have got one on the counter-attack as well. We had a lot of chances to make it easier for ourselves. But a 2-1 win for Norwich. Just an excellent performance. And as I've said, although we kept the ball well and moved the ball excellently, it was actually two set pieces from Tim Klose. That's 4 goals and 3 now for him. Get him up front, if you include his own goal against Stoke, which was a cracking finish in itself. There's a lot more positivity now, and I just want to finally end this review as saying Nottingham Forest, I thought, played well in the first half, but the second half they just didn't really have a lot of purpose in their movement. I thought when Joe Lolly went off, they didn't really create a lot. But for Norwich, just the way we moved the ball was excellent. The character and spirit we've shown is something which is an epitome of our season, and that's really, really pleasing to see. You know, and there's a project, there's a shape coming together, how we're investing youth. And, you know, Todd, Jamal and Max are probably our 3 best players behind Tim Klose. And that's really, really promising to see. Please leave your thoughts down below. Norwich City win at the City Ground, 2-1. The City Ground was sold out for the first time in a while. And what did they see? They saw Timmy Klose smashing home 2 goals from set pieces. Thanks for watching this match review, and I'll see you later.